Hi everyone, welcome to the Green Video Gamer. I'm John, and today we're going to be playing through one of my favorite series of all time, Mass Effect, using the Legendary Edition that came out with recently. This has been one of my favorite game series since I got it used several years ago. About 4 years maybe after the game published, 4 years after the trilogy was completed, and I've been in love with this series ever since. And I played through this game several times, finished it a few times, and well, let's get into it and have some fun, shall we? Reliving some of the best moments of this game series. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new game. I'll head back in Mass Effect 1. Love it. Sometimes I forgot how long these loading screens can take. There we go. And one of the things that I actually like about this game series is the music. The music I think is really, really good. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Now, I'm going to be doing my own thing. I'm making my own character with this. And I'm going to be a male shepherd because why not?
Please log in to access your profile.
That's a good name. Sorry, I had to take care of something real quick. Somebody was calling me. Turns out it was a spam call. Fun stuff. I'm gonna keep my phone nearby just in case it happens again. Anyway, name. Cole Shepard. Why not?
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
One of the things I actually love about this game series is, well, I like RPGs. That's one of the main reasons why I love this game so much. You can, even though the options are fairly limited, you can still make a fairly unique character and only have a few people have the exact same outcome as you do, which is phenomenal. Okay, so, Spacer. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transfer from posting to posting, never staying in one location too long. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted. Colonist. You're born and raised on Mindwar, small border colony in the Attican Traverse. While you were 16, when you were 16, raiders, slavers raided, slaughtering your family and friends. You're saved by the Alliance and you enlisted. Earthborn, you're an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. No, I think I'm gonna go with Spacer on this one.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor, during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are left to tell the tale. War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeated the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Through your military career, you've held fast to one basic truth: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Let's see which one to go for this time around. Let's go with War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, I've seen a few people play through this game, and the two that I remember most have always picked. Let's see, what was it? It's always picked Vanguard because it's a combination of biotics and some weapons, and I get the appeal. I'm not gonna do that this time around. This is one of the last playthroughs I went through. Let's see. Soldier are combat specialists in the front lines of firefights. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, and start the ability to wear medium armor and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and can heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor and they specialize in the pistol. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrator. First time I played through this game, I was an infiltrator, and it was a little confusing because they didn't give me a tutorial on how to actually use some of the weapons, like how to scope and all that, which was kind of frustrating, but I managed to figure it out towards the end, and it was just a little frustrating, so, well. Infiltrators combine combat and tech to specialize in killing or disrupting enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focus on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols, sniper rifles, and wear medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can disrupt opponents and biotics with biotic or tech attacks. They're more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. Specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. You know, I think I'm gonna go engineer this time around. Oh yeah, that's right, I get a bonus talent because I completed this before. Okay, lift, throw, warp barriers, shotguns, assault rifles, snipers. I think I'm gonna go with assault rifles.
Confirm
Give me some
facial identification.
talent with that. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle through some of these. opinion, it's always good to start with a base and then go through the options that you got. Oh, wow. Best part of any RPG is making your character. Shape. What color eyes? That looks good. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Hair. I mean, while not a whole lot of options, I still got some pretty good ones up here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Alright, I like that. Alright, let's go with hair color. Purple, nice. Alright, let's go with this color, I guess. Facial hair. Alright, let's do scars. Okay. Alright.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, Cole Shepard, here we go. Now, while a lot of the cutscenes are going to be going on, I'm going to be muting myself to let them play out, so you don't have any commentary from me trying to listen over the voice actors and myself, so...
Identification confirmed.
Let's see, veteran, hardcore, insanity. Let's go hardcore, see how well that does. Okay, level scaling. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points and progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Okay, subtitles are on. That's that. Alright, let's have some fun here.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And here we go. Now, you gotta remember that this game was made by the same people that did Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and it's good to see that they're giving the guy who played Cartho Nassi some more work playing Caden Lenko, which is really, really cool. Now, time to see what kind of Shepard I'm going to be.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Now, with this playthrough, it's not going to be like a full 100% story completion thing. I'm going to go through most of the things that I can remember from this series and give some tips and maybe some other things to help people have a good run through of their first game. Anyway, let's go see the Shadow Man, shall we?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
I love the banter. Okay, press. I'm playing this on the Xbox. So let's go ahead and go into this. Codex. What's cool about the Codex too is that it actually plays itself. Sometimes. I guess it's when it's like you get into the
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turian...
Yeah, when you get into like the primary codex.
The systems alone...
Now, one thing that I find kind of interesting is that always in the future it seems that the spacefaring, like, people from Earth, it's always the Navy, and it's never like the Air Force. I always find that kind of funny. I guess because ships are ships instead of sailing through instead of flying through space, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and do squad. Here you can allot your points. And you get some in my let's see, I'm gonna get one pistol. Charm and Intimidate. This can unlock different speech options. I personally have a hard time just like being rude to people, even in video games. So I'm going to go ahead and bump my charm up, and let's go ahead and get one in assault rifles, so I can get overkill. All right. Prologue on the Normandy. Your Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Let's go speak to Captain Anderson. Now, for those of you that don't know, Normandy was one of the beaches that was stormed in D-Day during World War II. For those of you that have seen Saving Private Ryan, it was that opening scene where pretty much everyone got eviscerated. Fun stuff on that one. Alright, let's go talk to Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm going to try and get as much info as possible. I already know most of this stuff, but so this will be mostly for your guys' benefit.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I mean, Presley does have kind of a point there.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I have to agree with you on that. Presley.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Yeah, you don't really do that.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I could go through some of the other... I think I'm going to go through some of the other...
What do you know about the stealth systems?
Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious the shakedown run is just a cover.
A full crew makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre is just here as an observer.
Well, maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and...
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. But there's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
He's not completely wrong, but we'll see about that in a little bit. Dr. Chakwas and
What do you think, Commander?
Corporal Jenkins.
We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
All right, Dr. Mom, you calm yourselves down a little bit.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
All right, let's go ahead and ask about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Alright, let's get some more info about the Spectres then.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Well, unfortunately, every government needs wet work done. That's why things like the KGB and CIA do what they do. It's kind of sad, but sometimes necessary.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Well, in the words from the movie The Man That Shot Liberty Valance, this is the West. When legend becomes fact, print the legend.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Alright, let's
The
go see
captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, let's see. We got some more codex. We also got some XP. 72 out of 300. We also got some Paragon points. Let's go ahead and mark it all as seen. us.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Don't like where he's going with this.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Ooh, Protheans. Deep lore, deep lore.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I mean, that's fair. It's like when you put in like job applications, you need to find the right person for the job. Doesn't matter who they are, as long as they are the right person for the right job. Same thing with acting. You need to find the right characters for the right jobs. You need to find the right people for the right jobs. Or just any industry, really. You need to find the right people to do the right jobs. Otherwise, your business is not going to succeed very well.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Alright, let's get some more info, shall we?
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Well, Ashley moves.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
That's not good.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
Yay.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
This is gonna be fun.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Yeah, this is a lot to take in.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Hoorah.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Okay, let's go ahead and beef up the squad a little bit. Give barriers to Kaidan and first aid. take his helmet off too. Jenkins. And me. Head to the dig site. Okay, now we're getting the
This
game
place
proper.
got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Okay. So one thing I had to figure out for myself, which wasn't explained in the tutorials, was the trigger that's not used for firing. Yeah, they didn't have. I don't remember them seeing this in the original game that I played. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's put our weapons up right now.
Oh God, what happened here?
Alright, let's go. Go forth, Corporal Redshirt.
Perimeter secured.
Alright, let's go talk to Jenkins.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's get this out. One cool thing that you'll notice over in the left-hand corner is you switching out weapons and things like that. Is how they pop up and kind of unfold from where they're supposed to be. It's just some really cool details that they didn't need to put in this, but they did anyway, and I love it. Okay, Metagel to heal. I don't need gel to bypass decryptions and electronics. Gonna be acquired by defeating enemies. As well
All
as
patched up.
that right now.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright. To the dig site. Okay, issue orders squad members, attack target, left to right to have them do that. Regroup.
On me.
Alright, here comes Ashley Williams. go ahead and overload you.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright,
we could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Alright, let's see what you know.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, suddenly every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure... I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Alright, new squad member. Access mission computer. Spend talent points. Let's see if I remember correctly. There's upgrade kit. There we go.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Let's go ahead and grab all that. Ooh, got a grenade. Nice. Squad. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's get that up for you, and let's also do assault rifles. Since that's like sniper rifles later on, which are going to be very, very useful. so that's nice. So you go over there, and let's have you go over there. I forgot how janky these controls can be sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and level ourselves up, shall we? 6 points. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get you first aid. Let's get you some engineering. 2 in charm. And 1 in decryption. 1 electronics. Let's get you some in sentinel. Barrier throw. Decryption. Pistol. Combat armor. And soldier.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Hopefully.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab some of the stuff over here. Now what's coming up next is going to be quite horrifying, to say the least. But yeah, let's go. Let's see. Storm shotgun, and I'll go ahead and switch to my pistol. Sabotage, overload.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oof. Husks. Terrifying.
Oh god, they're still alive.
That
What
would
did the Geth do to them?
not be a fun thing to turn into. Oh. Got word I wasn't going for. Okay, there's an upgrade kit over here. A couple pistols, nice. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna switch the edge over. Striker is not too terribly good, honestly. Alright, there's also upgrades. Hammerhead rounds, radioactive rounds. And then heat sink. Alright. See if there's any upgrades for armor. Nope. Nothing yet. Alright. Now we gotta go over here. Let's take it all. Got some Omni Gel and another grenade.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you'll be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronic interface, or by spending Omni Gel. Repeat the sequence of buttons, so basically this is just Simon Says. Let's go ahead and try manual override. Shoot. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've done this. Let's see. Go back here a little bit. Okay, fortunately it's just back here. Alright, looks like we got some different goodies this time around. The Avenger. Hammerhead and heatsink. And you should probably save every once in a while once you're given the chance. There we go.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, you're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Why do I have my sniper rifle out? I'm not even good with it. Let's try and overload on you.
They're in my sights.
Running in a circle. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this upgrade kit. Okay, so it was a little wrong on the decryption, so... No, it's not converted into Omni Gel. Let's say it right here so I don't have to go through that all over again.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay. BYXB. Okay, so it's not Simon Says, it's just follow the bouncing ball. Let's go ahead and go inside.
Humans, thank the Maker. Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay. Fair enough, Manuel.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
I mean, I don't blame you, but...
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
He's an odd duck.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Well, let's shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
It's the truth. My voice must be heard. Ugh.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
I mean, sometimes violence is the solution, but not always.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, I got some renegade points from that. And here we go.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, that does not bode well.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh boy.
Look at the size of it.
That is terrifying. Man, yeah, look at the size of that thing. Alright, save up. Okay, I don't have enough points for level up yet. That's not right. Alright.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
About the ship you saw.
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Sounds like someone's not being completely honest with us.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, and since I was able to bump up my charisma, I could have gone with this if I went with Intimidate, but since I did that, I unlocked this particular option.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alright, Stinger pistol and a combat sensor. Okay, upgrades moved over there as well. Quarian armor, okay. Let's give you the Avenger. Radioactive rounds and a combat sensor. Alright.
Commander. It's Nihilus.
Okay, let's get the medical kit first.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Pal. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
I mean, if it works, I mean, unfortunately, that's a thing that I've had to deal with a few times in my work when I'm working. Just feel so tired that you want to take a nap, but you can't. So, you just rest whenever you can.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
As long as this easy in real life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Well, fortunately it wasn't like the cerebral bore, otherwise you'd be dead. So, let's go ahead and
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, explosives. go ahead and upgrade that. Okay, why did it switch again to my sniper rifle? There we go. That's more like it. Gotta love it when they just... Alright, let's go to the choo-choo train.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Alright, we're coming up on the final stretch of this particular mission. Let's go. Okay, I'm not my sniper rifle. It's so dumb that it was like that.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, just click on there. Alright, disarmed. Here. Oof, I'm trying to run past you. Sabotage you. about this, you don't have to worry about ammo count, you don't have to worry about reloading, cooldowns, and what I meant. Alright, here we go. Alright, got him. Alright. Let's go ahead and take all that. Come to me. Before you get the everything going, there's some things hidden around here that you might want to get first. Let's go ahead and save. Gotta love when the patterns are just that easy. Storage locker over here. Okay, I'll take all that. Alright, and I think there's another thing or two over this side. Ah, here we go. That. All right, let's go ahead and we got a crate over here. Let's take it all. Let's investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
See, this is why it's not a good idea to work with anything evil. At some point, they're gonna kill you because you gave them bad news.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Alright, let's get into this.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
That was one
It's
power
my
nap.
fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Alright, it's stuttering a little bit.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Yeah.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Now, something interesting to note is the reason why Saren hates humans so much is because, if I'm remembering correctly, his brother died, and it was the fault of humans, so that's why he hates humans so much. I'll have to look that up and confirm that suspicion next time.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, this seems like a good spot to end it here, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. Yeah, I almost forgot how heavy this game can get. So, yeah, let's go ahead and save her up. And, yeah. So, yeah, until next time, GG's everyone.